power level of this set is unbelievable.
Wednesday.
I'm so scared of what is to come.
There's a Saga. Isn't that a card?
The cards. They speak to me.
Wait, there's cards better than Hill Giant?
Does God fear the set of magic that he created? October 1st, 1998. From Phyrexia to Shiv and Sarah's realm to Teleria, a powerful planeswalker travels. Seeking weapons to destroy a dark force, new power revealed, Urza's saga has begun. Hundreds of years after the Brothers' War and countless more before the journeys of Gerard and the Weatherlight, this expansion to Magic would prove to be a turning point in history. Countless cards would revolutionize the game, such as Gaia's Cradle, Yawgmoth's Will, Show and Tell, Sneak Attack, Smokestack, and Tolarian Academy. Will our filthy casuals be able to harness the power of the set?
You thought this would be a serious dive into Magic's insane backlog of iconic sets, alongside 2 professional players? This isn't anything close, but if you want to watch 2 clowns who started the game after the borders changed from this to this, then look no further. Join us as we open packs from each set, moving in chronological order, expanding our ever-growing collection and, of course, trying to one-up each other each episode. We're not your power gamer racking up wins at your local game store. We're just a couple of filthy casuals, and this is our progression series. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. My name is Kieran,
My name's Colin.
and we're filthy casuals. So we're doing, I don't know what this is anymore. It's like a New York accent. Hey, we're playing here.
You've been playing too much Elden Ring there, Kieran.
It's true. We have been playing too much Elden Ring, and you should go check out our stream of Elden Ring on the channel. Some cross-promotional
Sponsored by
synergy at
George R.R.
work.
Martin.
That's right. We are here, Colin, and today is a very special day. Do you know why that is?
Why?
We are jumping into the power creepiest set of Magic the Gathering, Urza's Saga.
It's time.
It's true. It's time. And people have been looking forward to this for a year. And I happen to know off the top of my head that
We definitely didn't do this before.
that's right. That our 1-year anniversary for the channel is coming up, and somehow, through secret genius,
Totally
As Cohen's-
calculated. We
as
crunched
totally
the numbers endlessly on this one.
that's right. This episode basically is within spitting distance of our 1-year anniversary, where we launched our pilot episode. So happy birthday, Colin, to us.
Happy birthday.
We're 1 year old. We're 1 year old.
Basically the same people with longer hair.
It's true. If you go back and watch episode 1, we definitely have short hair. I probably will end up chopping mine off after this season and revert back to my short-haired status.
Yeah.
But
I guess I'll have to do the same.
But yes, Urza's Saga call. It's a highly requested and sought-after episode. We're jumping into some of the power creep of Magic the Gathering, where they started to do more power creep, more strong cards, crazy combos. However, chances are we're probably not going to be doing as much of that because it is a 350 card set. And there's like 100 plus rares, 100 plus uncommons. Like, we're not
So
going
we
to touch.
might see one or two.
We might see a couple of rares. Yeah.
That being said, Wheel of Fortune for this set could be huge.
Wheel of Fortune for this set could be very big. That's true. And then we follow this up with the other Urza sets. Urza Legacy, I think, is after this one.
Are
that's
they
gonna be?
Are they like the same level of power creep, or is
I
this
think
like
they
the
all
set,
are.
or this one in particular could like the one?
I don't know, actually. Let us know in the comments. Does the rest of the Urza set follow this trend? Because I know that somebody in the comments had pointed out that the design team got in trouble for this set because they ended up having to like ban a bunch of cards. So I don't know if that got carried through to the next sets, but we're going to be doing this one, and then we're going to be doing the next Urzas, and then we are going to be doing the ban episode as we enter season 4, and then we splash into season 4 with 6th edition, I think.
Damn.
Yeah, and then some 6th edition, we finish the Urza block. Things are moving.
Bans are coming up. It's been a long but weirdly fast season.
It is. It has been, and you just broke my win streak, so you're ahead of the game.
True.
But
I got the
yeah,
unban.
it's true. You did get
Secured.
We'll see if you can bring Team Croft another win today. But we're gonna jump into the set here and take a look. So, Urza Saga, we're here. All right, we're looking at it. We are going to just briefly go over this set because there's so many cards. We're probably not going to see even a quarter of them, but we are going to talk about some of the notable ones. So we're going to skip a lot of this one. Back to Basics is a solid card against non-basic lands, but that's not the really big highlight piece as we move down. There we go. If you see a nice chunk of cards here, Colin. So Exploration, 1 green mana, get to play additional lands every turn.
Seems pretty good.
Fluctuator, 2 mana artifacts. Cycling cost 2 less to play. So cycling's a new ability in this set. Basically, if a card has cycling, if it's in your hand, you can pay the cycling cost to discard the card and draw a new card. So basically, if you have a card that you like don't want, or like you feel like you need something else, you can actually cycle it into something else. And Fluctuator lets you basically cycle those for cheaper. And oftentimes even free, because a lot of cycling costs 2. So that would reduce it to 0.
No, it definitely seems pretty great, especially when you're digging for what you need.
Well, and I know how much you like your cycling, so
It's
you have your
true.
cycling commander deck.
It's okay. Cycling's not amazing, but maybe in this day and age, pretty good.
It definitely isn't that great in this set. It gets reprinted far in the future and gets a lot more support. But you know, it's nice to have just to be able to get rid of a card you don't need and draw into a new one. And Fluctuator, I believe, was even banned at one point because it was so strong. So must be something there. Next to it, Colin,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
is some power. So they printed 5 legendary lands in this set, 1 of each color: black, blue, red, green, white. And we are seeing the green one here, Gaia's Cradle, which taps for a green for each creature you control. It's not great if you don't have any creatures, but once you get even 2 or 3 creatures, this is generating as much mana as like Black Lotus or Lotus Veil or whatever. That's pretty spicy. And then I know this next card here is one you like.
Dear to my heart. Good old Gamble.
Gamble. See, there's 2 things that are going to happen if one of us pulls Gamble. At some point in the series, we're going to get super fucked by it and lose a game. And at some point in the series, we're going to get super paid off by it, and it's going to win us a game.
Hey man, live by the sword, die by the sword.
It's called gambling for a reason, kids. Know your limits, play within it. As they like to say here in British Columbia. Also, just a quick note, we have Glorious Anthem and Gilded Drake, which are kind of 2 notable cards. Glorious Anthem is a +1/+1 all your creatures. That's pretty cool. It's a nice white card. Moving down here, we see Karn, Silver Golem.
Karn for the first time.
Yeah, so this is pre-Spark, pre-Planeswalker Karn, I believe. The story in this set revolves around Urza, him at his like maximum power, and then I think by the end of it, I don't know what the story is. Let us know in the comments what the full story is. But he creates Karn. Karn, and Karn eventually goes on to get a Planeswalker Spark, eventually goes and saves Maraudon. It's a plane of Maraudon, which people are going to be like, it's called Mirrodin. No, I don't want to call it Maraudon.
Controversial take.
Yeah, and he actually loses his Spark as he gets infected by Phyrexian. Well, that's far in the future. For now, we just see Karn Silver Golem, a nice little narrative piece here, and not bad in an artifact deck, which, by the way, is a good tangent to talk about the fact that this set is very artifact themed. There's a lot of artifacts.
I see a lot of artifacts.
A lot of artifacts. Artifacts.
And you so keenly reminded me that the Urza lands still do exist. Might have been my biggest blunder last season is not banning one of those suckers.
We'll see. I might have to play some Urza lands in the next couple episodes before they get hit. Colin, we got another couple good enchantments in Oppression and Pariah. Oppression is whenever
it's quite oppressive.
It's quite oppressive. Whenever player casts a spell, they discard a card, including you. And Pariah is an enchantment on a creature, and all damage is dealt to that creature instead of you. So if you can put it on a regenerator, indestructible.
Totally.
Yeah.
You can technically enchant other people's creatures too. Like,
it's true. That is true. It could be removal in that sense.
With Oppression, is that a condition? Could I cast a spell and go down to a hand size of 0? Or would I need to?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to have a card in hand.
I wouldn't have to hang on to a burner, basically.
Yeah. But actually, now I am remembering the story. So the person who went to comment, hopefully I'm right. It's about Urza trying to like put all the things together to stop Phyrexia. So Phyrexia, because I just got reminded because of Oppression here, we see the Phyrexian logo on the guy's forehead. So basically it's like Urza trying to stop Phyrexia. I guess this one is worth talking about. Rewind. It's a 4-mana instant counter spell, but you get to untap 4 lands. So it's a little expensive, but the fact you get to untap the lands that you use to cast it, to cast another counter spell or something, is actually quite strong for a control deck. And furthermore, if you can cheat this out with like a Tolarian Academy or a I guess not Black Lotus because it's banned right now, but like a Soul Ring, then you can actually untap more lands than you would have used to spend to cast it.
Oh, totally, yeah. A cheeky way to get lands.
Yeah, so it is quite a strong card for us right now for a control deck. Colin, we have a lot to go through today. You have your Wheel of Fortune for your Portal 2.
Yes, sir.
Probably looking for that wild cards. Cards.
Please no packs for Portal 2.
And I have a Wheel of Fortune, the best Wheel of Fortune, one might argue. I get to open unglued. Yay! So I'll do that.
The cheese no longer stands alone.
The cheese no longer stands alone. I'm gonna be opening some unglued. I hope I get the wild cards as well. I can throw those cards into my silver border collection so that when we do Unhinged eventually, I'll be able to use those. But or maybe we'll do like an uncommander thing at some point. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
But,
that would be wild, actually. Uncommanders.
Uncommanders. Yeah, there's definitely some more to use down the road, but that's not for a while. But yeah, you have your Wheel of Fortune. I have a Wheel of Fortune. We both have our Wooburg's Wheel. We're not going to be spinning to see what we can't play, but rather what we have to play.
Yep.
We're going to be cracking 18 packs of Urza's Saga. So, Colin, best of luck. This is the comeback tour for you in some ways.
Yeah, it's big. We'll see if we can, we got the unban. See if we can rack up a few wins. Maybe get some dignity back this season.
You have to think about it this way. You have the unban, and you have an extra ban. And I have an extra card.
Yeah.
So there's a lot going on in this season.
Yeah, it's a lot. We really kind of rewrote the rule book in this one.
This is that end of era 1 and the start of
exactly.
era 2.
Yeah.
So
now the cards are good. We're entering a new era. Forget seasons. Right. Seasons no more.
Seasons are old news. But all right, Colin, best of luck in your Urza Saga opening. I really hope you open like 3 or 4 of those Urks.
Dude, if you know it, I hope I roll red then.
yeah, no doubt, eh? All right, man, good luck.
I do think there should be the rule of if you open 4 of one rare, you're legally obligated. You have to play, no matter how bad it is, because that's happened twice to me now.
The police will come for you if you don't use it.
The filthy casuals cops.
Beat cops, casual cops.
The FCC. That sounds
FCC
weirdly menacing.
Sounds like, the FCC is gonna get you. Yeah. Anyways, Colin, best of luck, and I'll see you in the games.
Yeah, see you on the other side.
Bye.
All right, so we have 2 rollings of wheels to do. I guess we'll start off with our Wheel of Fortune to see what rewards we get from losing the Portal 2 episode. For those of you who may or may not be familiar, we roll the wheel, 3 things can happen. I can get a rare wild card of any of my choice from the set. We can open 3 packs, or we can get common or uncommon wild cards, which is usually 2 instead of 1, because they're generally speaking not as good. Anyways, let's just spin this and see what we do, and you guys can see how it happens. Oh no, we were so close to getting common uncommon. Dang it. So the issue of opening 3 packs, particularly in the Portal Second Age set, is this set it's not good. It's notoriously not good, but that being said, it's high potential. We gotta open 3 packs. Looking at this funny wizard dude and his little monocle contraption. We'll see what happens. Who knows? Maybe we'll get some good stuff. Portal Second Age 3 packs. Generate my sets. Let's see. Alright, gonna sort by rarity to get this out of the way. What the heck is this? Alaborn Veteran. Attack. You may tap Alaborn Veteran and give anyone creature +2/+2 until end of turn. That is hot garbage. Man, this is pretty brutal. First pack, not great. Okay, let's go and see what we got in the second one here. Magma Giant. What the heck? 7 mana. When Magma Giant comes into play from your hand, it deals 2 damage to each creature and each player. It's not terrible, actually. It's like a... Oh my god, never mind. That giant is nothing compared to a 3rd Goblin Matron. Oh my gosh, this is great. We're 1 away from having a playset, and I really hope we get red so we can actually just gobbo it up again. See what the heck happens. Tremor is fine. Yeah, it's definitely The Goblin Matron is so far the highlight of that package. Cunning Giant. Cunning Giant attacks and isn't blocked. You may choose to have it deal damage to any one of your opponent's creatures instead of him or her. 6 mana, 4/4, not great. That is quite chonky. We are getting giants though. Maybe it's like the universe telling me something, you know? Get back on that hill giant grind. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much like definitely the highlight of this is the Goblin Matron. So I'm just gonna save these up quick and then we'll get right into our Wooburg's wheel and then into our actual Urza's openings, and they'll be even better than this. I almost guarantee it based off of everything I've seen so far. Tremor is fine. Yeah, it's definitely the Goblin Matron is so far the highlight of that package. Cunning Giant. Cunning Giant attacks and isn't blocked. You may choose to have it deal damage to any one of your opponent's creatures instead of him or her. 6 mana, 4/4, not great. That is quite chonky. We are getting giants though. Maybe it's like the universe telling me something, you know? Get back on that hill giant grind. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much like definitely the highlight of this is the Goblin Matron. So I'm just gonna save these up quick and then we'll get right into our Wooburg's wheel and then into our actual Urza's openings, and they'll be even better than this. I almost guarantee it based off of everything I've seen so far.
All right, everybody, we are here on the Wheel of Fortune. It has been a little while. We haven't lost an episode since episode 1 of season 3. That's where we're at, right? It's been a long week, but we're gonna spin this Wheel of Fortune. We're opening Unglued today. Not very exciting because, you know, we're not gonna be able to use these cards in the main series, but it will be fun if we can hit like a rare wild card or something, because then we might be able to pick something fun for the next time we play with the silver bordered cards. So without further ado, 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb more. 5, 6, 7, 8, hurry up. The cheese stands alone, let's go. It didn't rhyme at all. I really didn't want 3 packs, but you know, we don't get to choose what we get in life. Sometimes we just are dealt these things. So let's jump in, and we are here. We are going to open 3 packs of Unglued for our Wheel of Fortune. Please, please, please get me something good. A blacker Lotus. What were the other good cards in Unglued? I didn't even open a Evil Spawn of Evil, did I? I don't remember. Just something. I really want something like a blacker Lotus, you know, just like a busted card that is actually very good in that particular format. So without further ado, we're gonna jump in here and see. Look at that, we got the cover art here. So, hey, another Chaos Confetti. Was that a... Chaos Confetti is a common. Oh, that's why we were able to get so many common. Well, you know what? This is actually awesome because as some person in the comment section pointed out, the Chaos Confetti we used in the last episode, I actually removed from my collection because you technically have to cut it up and tear it up. So we only had 1 Chaos Confetti left because the second time I used it, it was more of just for fun and as a hypothetical. So I'm keeping that one. But we get an extra one here, so that's awesome. Another Misdemeanor is actually pretty strong. Don't really care about the clams as much as Colin was joking about them. But look at me, I'm R&D. 7 mana, ban 1 card other than a basic land for the remainder of the match. That's pretty funny. So I do like that. 7 mana is a little bit steep though. I wish this was 7 mana, ban 1 card other than it for the series. That would be pretty funny. Colin probably wouldn't like that very much. All right, we're gonna jump to the next pack here. Ashnod's Coupon. Okay, so this is a card I kind of wish we had gotten in the other one. It's 0 mana artifact, tap, sacrifice it, target player gets you target drink, and you pay any cost for the drink. If we had got, this is dumb, but if he was here, we were playing in person, I could tell him to go get me a drink from the fridge or something. Literally, that's all it does. But it is a 0 mana artifact, so maybe there's some utility there. And last pack, you know what? It's been pretty funny to open these. Let's hope we get some banger here. Oh, that hurts. Okay, we got the second half of BFG, or BFM. I think it's Big Fucking Monster. That really hurts. I wish we had this. Dare I might... I get an extra... Oh, dude, no. I get an extra victory card for the season. I could pick the second half of this card. We're never gonna have a chance to open the other half otherwise. I'll be okay. Here's a little sneak. We're in Urza Saga, so you know what? We'll make it big. I'll give you a bit of an inside scoop. I have 2. Colin's gonna. Colin is not gonna watch the episode. It's fine. Okay, I won't spoil everything, but I get 2 victory picks. I was going to pick. We'll have to see what's in the Urza's set, but I was going to pick Sliver Queen. So I was gonna get 2 copies of Sliver Queen so that I could play Slivers hardcore in season 4. However, 1 Sliver Queen is still nice, and then I could get the big fucking monster. One's definitely more of a, they're both kind of meme picks, but actually don't let me know in the comments because I don't want Colin to find this out, but I'll have to think about it. Because it would be very funny to play this in the next set, even though it costs 15 bajillion black mana. That's probably not the right call, right? It's probably not the right call. Okay, in the comments, let me know, should I get the BFM piece or should I go with option 2? And we'll just call that option 2 in the comments so that Colin doesn't get a hint. And you know what, you team crofters that are watching trying to spy on me, don't ruin this fun for us. Okay, don't ruin this fun. I want to drop Sliver Queen on Colin, okay? He's gonna find out in the ban episode anyways. But the best thing in this pack is actually a 3rd Chaos Confetti. So next time we play on, I can just go ham 3 Chaos Confettis in the sideboard in case I'm losing. So super cool. And that's the unglued pack. So we're gonna jump into the Wooburg's Wheel.
All right. It is time to decide our fate for our comeback tour. Hopefully we get red as our 3rd Goblin Matron in that pretty lucky overall pack opening from Portal 2nd Age. I really didn't think we would get anything once I saw the 3 packs with Goblin Matron. Can't complain. It's not a bad card. I think the one downside is that they get reprinted so much, so it's not a huge pull. Oh my god, please no. God damn it. No. I guess it's happening. It was so close. Can we just like edit this and say it was blue or something? No. Nope. Can't do it. Can't do it. God fucking damn it, man.
All right, we are here at the Wooburg's Wheel, and I don't really care what color we play, to be honest, except for the fact that if we do get something like a Tolarian Academy, which would be sweet, I would really like to play an artifact deck today and play Urza's lands, because Colin seemed to be fiending for the fact that those are going to be up in the next ban. That gives us 2 episodes, this episode and the next one, to use Urza's lands before they're banned. So we should probably get the most out of them before they get banned. And yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into it. Blue is probably the best color for artifacts, but and we already did our mono blue deck, so let's see how it turns out. Ooh, red. Urzatron red. Okay, I think this is what's gonna happen. I'm either gonna look and see if Urzatron red is gonna be a thing, and if it's not, which it probably won't be, I think I might have to do the mono red aggro deck. And I'm talking like 3 lightning bolts, fireballs, all that good stuff, shocks. We're just gonna burn them out. We're gonna show Colin how to actually build a red deck. None of that gobbo stuff that he's been doing. So just talking shit. All right, we're gonna jump into pack openings, guys. Let's see what we can pick up from this set.
All right, Urza Saga. Set OPAF, as everyone has been saying. Unfortunately, we somehow eked out white on that wheel, despite it almost stopping on blue, which would have been such a refresher. But yeah, I guess we'll just generate some sets and hopefully, I mean, there's good white cards, right? Out the gate, Dark Hatchling, not a great rare for 6 mana. I guess it's a kill spell with a 3/3 flyer attached to it, like a terror or something, but still, that seems not great. I thought this was going to be like crazy overpowered rares, a little bit of letdown. Something I do see is our 4th Goblin Matron, so maybe we have to run back the red-white aggro somehow. Maybe we'll get some Ox, who knows. Okay, getting to the second pack here. Interesting. Glorious Anthem. Not a bad white rare, especially because we have to play white. You know, we got our 4th Matron with Glorious Anthem. All creatures get +1/+1. Those gobbos can really start to pile it on, especially at the 3rd turn. 3 mana, turn 3, maybe 2nd turn. I mean, you probably want to play it once you reach a critical mass of creatures, but anyways, I think that's a good pull. I'm pretty happy with that one, not gonna lie. Alright, next pack we got another white rare, Remembrance. Whenever a non-token creature you control is put into a graveyard, you may search your library for a copy of that creature. If you do reveal that card, put it into your hand and shuffle your library afterward. For a non-token creature controlled in a graveyard. That's interesting, actually. That's like crazy, especially, I mean, I'm going back to the Matron tech all the time. But the Goblin Matron tech, if they start dying and I can keep looking to and keep playing them, I can really shell out a lot of goblins. I think it works best in maybe like a sacrifice deck though, so the Matron stuff wouldn't be super useful, but still, really interesting. Opals, we have Confiscate, which is a 6 mana mind control effect. It's pretty gross. It's just kind of a nice uncommon to have in your back pocket, I suppose. As we saw really early in the series, it was great to basically be able to just take people's stuff. It was pretty oppressive when I was, I think I played that strat for a while where it was just yours is mine kind of thing. Ooh, look at that. We also got a little Disruptive Student, which is a sweet little blue card to have. Little Teferi, at least raising the bar slightly to casting spells, especially super cheeky if people forget he's on the field. That's a nice little tech, not gonna lie. Bit of a fan, bit of a fan. Wow. Sonophore, pretty good rare. Seems pretty oppressive. So whenever it deals combat damage, I can tap. Is it permanent or creature? It's a creature, so I can tap one of Kieran's creatures and then it won't untap during its untap phase as long as Somnophore is alive. And it's a 2/2 flyer. So it's not beefy, it's 4 mana, so it's like not the fastest, but it's still pretty good. Like I could get really oppressive of the board state and creature control. It's an interesting one. Oh my god, we got our first of the mini goblins, our little goblin war buggy. Maybe the matron strat is online. We'll see. It's so tempting to play it again, especially because really the more matrons you get, that deck would only get exponentially better. Also, it had such a poor showing in that second playthrough that we ended up showing you guys that I kind of want to do it justice again. But we'll see. We'll see what else we get. We'll see what else we get. We remain open. Always be open to the packs you pull. Whirlwind, 4 mana, destroy all creatures of flying. It's not terrible. It's like good side deck. 4 mana, destroy all creatures of flying. If Kieran's really banking on the flying strat, it's a great card to have in your side deck. But I don't think I'd ever main deck it. Ooh, we gotta victimize. That's a good uncommon. Okay. Sweet. I think that would be interesting to do. I don't know, I would love to play Rakdos again, but we need to somehow incorporate white. Maybe we could do some weird Orhov big creature thing. Who knows? It's not that bad.
Okay, Urza Saga. We've been waiting for this for many years. I can't wait to get into this. This is going to be fun. 18 packs. This is a high roll thing because if Colin opens really, really well and we don't, then that's going to be a big problem for us going to season 4. And likewise, if we open really, really well and Colin doesn't, it's going to be a big issue for him. Although he has all the bans this season. So he's got like 7 or something bans. So he's probably going to hit whatever we get in this. So in some ways, I kind of hope we get a diversity of things to spread it out. I think that's probably the best thing for us. So without further ado, I know you guys have all been waiting for this. Let's get into Urza Saga. Pack 1, Ill-Gotten Gains. Remove it from the game. All players discard their hands and each player puts up to 3 cards from their graveyard into their hand. Probably something you can do with this. It's not the most exciting thing in the world. Otherwise, Carpet of Flowers rings a bell. 1 green enchantment. During your main phase, you may add up to X mana of color, where X is the number of islands target opponent controls. That's interesting. We start to see some like color hate almost, but like, you know, if Colin's playing blue, this is going to be a really strong card for us. Otherwise, Duress and Exhume, very strong. I actually wouldn't mind playing a graveyard deck again. Okay, so this is a card I was actually hoping we'd pick up. Argothian Enchantress. It's a 2 mana 0/1. Cannot be the target spells or abilities, so it's Shroud, effectively. And whenever you successfully cast enchantment spell, draw a card. I really like enchantment decks, and I really like Enchantress decks, and this is a cool Enchantress to get. So happy to see that. Oh, there we go, baby! Tolarian Academy! Ooh. Okay, so not only did we get one of the legendary lands, Colin get fucked. Oh my god, Tolarian Academy. Dude, this is the best one out of the 5, for sure. Okay, I mean, that seal... Oh, but we're not playing blue today. Oh, this is gonna get banned. There's nothing I can do about it. Fuck. Okay, I'll have to think about this. You know what? That blue and red artifact deck might be interesting. Mess with his stuff with blue. Draw a lot of cards. Really haven't hit a lot, so hoping for something in the close here. Ooh, okay. Baron Master Wizard. 3 mana 1/1. It counts as a wizard because that was before they gave creature types to legendary creatures. And pay 2 mana, sacrifice a permanent to bounce a creature. Yeah, that's the pack openings. To be honest, Tolarian Academy is a really, really good pull. You have to remember there are 105 rares in this set, and we're only pulling 18. So the fact we were able to pull the Tolarian Academy is actually really, really nice. And just, it's gonna get banned by Colin. There's no way it doesn't get banned. So we're gonna have to play it today, I think. I'm gonna try to go for that red and blue strategy that I was thinking about. Otherwise, if I can't make it work, I might just go for a red burn strategy.
I guess Kieran will probably talk to you about this too, but typically we try to just go through the cards quick. I don't think previously things have ever been cut. I don't know if this is helpful. If not, totally sorry. But yeah, I'll just get into it, and hopefully I don't sound like too much of an ass. Yeah, so we ran it back, the Croftians. We're gonna play Boros Goblins again. I'm not salty because we lost with them last time, even though I won that match. But you know, I think, like seriously speaking though, we have like the full playset of Goblin Matrons, which is huge. Which you don't know, they're 3 mana 1/1s, not great. But when Goblin Matron comes into play, you may search your library for a Goblin card. If you do reveal that card, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library afterwards. That's like basically a Goblin tutor, which can very quickly start to populate my board and put a lot of pressure on early in the game. Not to mention I have these Goblin Kings, which we got way back in like Alpha or Beta or something. But all Goblins in play gain Mountain Walk and +1/+1 as long as that card remains in play. So he doesn't give +1/+1 to himself, but Mountain Walking hordes of Goblins coming out from Matrons is crazy. If I can land some Matrons early and Kieran's not ready for it, that can be the game right there in many cases. The one downside to that is, since this is a very early pressured kind of strategy of, you know, running in like 2/1s and 1/1s and 2/2s, we kind of start to pitter out typically. So that's why we have our fireball finishers. So later in the game when we have more mana, we can just get that last bit of damage out of the way. We also have some bigger creatures that can help us out doing that, like Ball Lightning, Brimstone Dragon, Viashino Sandstalker. So these creatures all haste and deal a little bit more damage. They're all a little bit more combat tricky. The other support creature we really have for this is Soul Wardens, and I usually throw them in here because they'll give me a little more life and maybe let me hang on a little longer for that dramatic fireball finish at the end. But yeah, they always seem to be just kind of good white creatures to have in your deck, especially because not just having goblin creatures this time around, but one of the cards we got was Goblin Offensive in Urza's Saga. Oh, my mouse got stuck there. Yeah, Goblin Offensive and Urza's Saga. So it's put X Goblin creatures into play. I'm not too sure about this card. 3 mana is a really steep upfront cost, but I think I'm looking to play this at like, you know, 5, 6, 7 mana is where it starts to actually become kind of like good. But that also means when those 3 creatures enter, my wardens can heal me, and then that also helps with the Goblin King. Glorious Anthem, which is another Urza's card we got, which is all creatures you control get +1/+1. So all of a sudden these little dinky guys start to become a little bit better, a little bit more pressure. It just seems like with this kind of combination thing I got going on, it's better than my last deck. There's a little more support for it. Also, we have some backup stuff such as Field of Souls, which we didn't really get a showcase last time, but basically whenever a non-creature token is put into your graveyard, you gotta put a 1/1 white creature flying into play, so there's some renewability to those dinky guys that are gonna be getting burned. And then we also have Armageddon, and this is the last thing I want to touch on before we wrap this up, is there are really good lands in this set, as we discussed a lot, and I was kind of thinking like maybe I should run some land hate. There's some really good red land hate, you know, there's some really good white land hate, and like at the end of the day I just don't know if I would enjoy playing that kind of game. That being said, I did throw Armageddon in, but this is kind of the one of card that might be able to dig me out of a hole that gets out of control of like mines and stuff. So honestly, Kieran, if you're playing artifacts and Urza's Mines, this is probably your game, because I don't really have a good solution for that kind of stuff unless I can null rod you out of some combo you've thought of. Anyways, yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean, let's hop into it and see what Kieran's got for us, and hopefully the Return of the Goblins can actually show why I swear I won those matches that you guys didn't see. Anyways, see you guys in the matches.
All right, Urza fans out there, today we are going to the Tolarian Academy to get schooled. Well, hopefully we're going to take Colin to school, because I managed to put together some is it blue and red deck. I don't know. We have so many cards in our collection now that it's really hard to build decks with, like looking at the collection as a whole. So I really am going to have to go through my private collection at some point, and just like the private side collection that I look at, not the one that you guys see that has all the cards. I am going to have to go through the private one and just strip cards that we're like never going to use, because 35 pages of cards is a lot to go through every week, every episode, and it creates this weird situation where I'm like looking at a group of 100 cards and like having to cut down to make the deck. It's challenging sometimes. So Yeah, we are going to attempt this deck. I basically, my theory with this one was thinking about what are our victory conditions and then building downwards from there. So I ended up cutting a lot of cards that I really wanted to play, but I couldn't find room in the 60 cards. And we're only playing 18 lands. We're not even playing that many lands. So yeah, let's dive into it. What are our 2 win conditions? Let's start with that. So our first win condition is Fireball. Classic red card, you know, 1 in X, deal X damage divided evenly among any number of targets, and you have to pay 1 extra for every target. Basically, we're looking to just pound him with a big fireball to the face after whittling him down with some of our other cards. That includes lightning bolts, and pretty much actually just lightning bolts. So we're actually just looking to lightning bolt him and then eventually finish him off with a fireball. We do have creatures as well to like maybe get in some chip damage, but generally speaking, fireball is going to be our best bet, even like 2 fireballs to the face to end the game. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how it goes. Big mana. We're basically looking to generate a lot of mana and do that. Our second win condition is ATOG. So 2 mana, 1/2, sacrifice an artifact. He gets +2/+2. So if we have, you know, 5 artifacts on the field, we can sacrifice them all and give him +10/+10, and then hopefully just get in. And we can do it at instant speed. So if Colin decides to block, we don't have to do it. But yeah, that's going to be the win condition numero dos, and that's facilitated by our package of about 17 or 18 artifacts. So we have 3 Barb Sextants, which is just basically mana filtering, and we get to draw a card when we do it. Fellowar Stone, a Lotus Petal, 4 Mind Stones, which can go into a card draw if we need to, and our double Soul Ring, as well as our 3 Mannequins, which are 2 mana 1/1s that tap for colorless mana, and our 3 Shield Spheres, which are from Alliances. It's a 0 mana 0/6 wall, so it can't attack, and every time it's assigned to block, you get a -0/-1 counter on it. So it can basically effectively block 6 times, which is pretty good, and it's going to go from 6 to 5 to 4, so around the 4 to 3 is probably where it's going to die, but if it can block up to that point, it's great, and it's a 0 mana artifact creature. So if we can get any of the, like a decent amount of these artifacts on the battlefield, actually it's worth mentioning we also have Mishra's Factory, which can become an artifact as well. But if we can get enough of these artifacts on the field, then we can feed them to the ATOGs, and the ATOGs can then go and hopefully take a chunk out of Colin's life total. To call it Kieran's Saga, you know what I'm saying?
Oh god.
Kieran's Legacy. Because we're about to bring the pain, my man.
You know what the funny thing about the legacy cards are, though? They usually start out one way and end another way. So.
Oh, you're gonna try to flip it around on me, eh?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I have
Kieran's legacy will end poorly.
Ooh, shit talking. All right, I like it. Well, I brought a janky deck, so you probably have a good
I might have a
chance
shot.
of it. Yeah, my deck is I try to facilitate some of the new cards I opened, and I think I just dug myself into a corner.
Okay.
Or painted myself into a corner, whatever the expression is. My man, I think people want to see some Urza Saga going off here, so...
Yeah, we'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like my deck isn't super rocket sciencey, but we'll see.
Right. Well, I rolled a 12, so you have a good chance of going first here.
What do you mean a good chance? A 12 is above average.
Yeah. So it's better than me rolling a 15. Well,
it's better than a 5.
It's better than a 5. So I will be going first. Colin, you have 5 mulligan points, and I have 4 mulligan points. So
I should use all of them, right?
I mean, we're getting. You've already lost the season, so I don't know. Maybe be sparing, but a ban. I mean, you gotta do Team Croft proud. You can't just. You can't just throw for the bans. You know what I'm saying?
Go out for bang, so to speak. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. All right. Good luck, my man.
Good luck.
I will be mulliganing right off the bat.
Yeah, I'll be mulliganing too.
Okay, let's go to 6. I want this hand simply because I have this in my hand, but it's not good. I'm going to 5.
Going to 5.
Well, I mean, I can bump it if I need to, but
I feel like this deck... I think I'm going to keep this.
Yeah, see, my 5 is garbage, so I'm going to burn a mulligan point.
Move to bottom of library in random order.
So I have 3 mulligan points left. We're going back to 7 here.
Alright, that's the goal. Just take them down with the mulligan points.
Yeah, I mean, I only have not as many lands as I probably should, so I'm only running 18 lands in this deck. It's a little risky. But I will keep this hand. This is a fine hand.
Okay.
Are you good?
Yep, I'm good.
All right. We're going to kick things off with the color I rolled today, which is a mountain.
Red. Ooh.
Fancy dancy Urza Saga mountain. And
Wow.
I'm going to ask you. Shout out to Donato Giancola and John Avon.
I'm gonna play the color I rolled and play Caracas.
Oh. You know, the good news is I don't think I have any legendary creatures.
Okay. I mean, I'll tap Caracas. Play a Soul Warden.
Ooh.
I'll pass to you.
We're on this crap, eh? All right.
Yep.
Yeah, all right. I will untap, upkeep, draw. I'm casting an island.
An island, of
Yeah.
course.
Yes, and I'm going
Is
to
it classic?
take 2 mana. That's right. And I'm going to cast Mannequin. Get it?
What the heck? Oh my god.
Tap for a colorless mana. Yeah, and then I'm gonna follow that up with
Well,
healing
gain away
gain a
from
life. Yeah, which actually, yeah, that really sucks actually.
that. Are you playing a Swarmy deck? Please tell me you're playing a Swarmy deck.
I'll pass to you.
Holds off for the second play. Interesting.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Suppose I'll reveal my second color and play a mountain.
Ooh, Boros boys are back.
And then I'll play a mountain to play Soul Ring.
Oh, what did you roll? Did you roll white?
And I'll pass turn to you. Yeah, I rolled white.
Ah!
It was okay. You gotta watch it again. But it was so close to being blue. It was like, I thought it was gonna
Pixel?
stop and it just kept going. I was like, no.
That's so funny.
It was so close to breaking the streak.
Hey man, you like your white cards. Untap, upkeep, draw.
At least they did get substantially better with this set.
So I'm going to pay 2 and cast Mind Stone.
Okay.
And I'm going to pay 2 and cast Mind Stone.
Wow, double Mind Stone.
Yeah,
Look at you go for your Mind Stones.
yeah.
Copying the greats, I see.
Man, sometimes you gotta copy the greats. I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1.
I play a land. I'm dumb. Oh well.
Oh no, do you want to play a land? I mean, you can play a
Yeah,
land.
I
just thought you didn't have one.
No, I have one. I have City of Brass.
Okay, yeah.
Thank you.
Doesn't feel great, but I think I'll do it just because not a lot's happening. Pay 5 mana
Jesus, alright.
to play Goblin Offensive.
What is this card?
So it's 3 mana and X, and you put X Goblin tokens into play. Choose these tokens as one already.
Yeah, that's
So
a
I got
pretty good card.
2 1/1s.
Okay. In response to that, I'm going to pay a life from the City of Brass,
Yeah.
and I'll Lightning Bolt the Warden.
Ooh, okay. I mean, that makes sense.
Don't
Here,
need any more life.
tokens, and then
Damn.
modern goblins.
Modern Goblins.
And then I'll pass turn to you.
Untap.
Lightning bolt. You're probably just trying to fucking burn my face or something.
If I am, I'm doing a bad job of it. Upkeep, draw, main 1. I'm going to cast a Shield Sphere.
Counts as a wall.
So it's
What
a
the heck?
0/6 wall for 0 mana, and every time it blocks, it gets a 0/-1 counter.
So you're playing the long game, probably.
Who's to say? I'm going to pay 1 and cast Brainstorm.
Seems good.
Draw 3 cards. And put 2 back on top. This on top, and then this on top. And then I will play an island. And I'll pay
Okay.
3. Actually. And I'll cast Mana War to bounce one of your goblin tokens.
Okay.
And pass you.
Damn. Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Main 1. You're pretty out of mana, which is interesting. Or sorry, not out of mana, out of hand size, out of cards.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because you're playing blue. Man, you got Mana Wars. This is gonna be a very uphill battle for me. I don't think I can sit around, so I'm gonna play Pacifism on your Mana War.
Is that Urza? I think that's Urza.
I don't know.
He's buff.
Yeah, this is Chad Young Urza. Very quiet to me, but I'm assuming your recording's gonna be okay. And isn't this stink, hey?
Yeah, I don't know. You tell me.
Pass turn there.
Alright. You're not attacking, eh?
No, I mean you got the wall and the mannequin.
Yeah,
Like,
but when I block with the wall, it does get weaker.
It's true.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Could have drawn anything, Colin. Could have drawn anything.
Who's to say?
I'm just gonna pay 2 and cast the one, the only, Atog.
Oh my god, really?
So I can sacrifice an artifact and give him +2/+2.
Okay, interesting.
And pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. Play a planes. Freaking Atox, man.
First time. Filthy
Yeah, I was
casual
gonna
first.
say. Do you have Chronotogs in this deck too?
I didn't open any Chronotogs, I don't think.
Man, that's wild. So many Chronotogs.
Yeah.
This is like not great. I'll pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Could be anything. Actually, you don't know what this is, so. We'll go combat.
Okay.
Swing in with the Atog.
I declare no blockers.
Alright. Take your one, you filthy
Pink.
animal. We got there. We got him to 20, boys.
I'm immortal again.
I mean, I'm just gonna do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna cast Temporal Manipulation and take an extra turn.
Damn. Okay.
And go back to my turn.
Cool.
So untap, upkeep, draw, main one, go to combat. I'll sling him with the Atog.
Declare no blockers.
All right, take your one, you filthy animal.
Damn, that is a ballsy extra turn.
I passed you.
What just happened?
Hey, I got an extra damage and a drew a card.
Untap, upkeep, draw.
That was 0 mana. 0 mana, draw a card, deal 1 damage to you.
Jeez, what the heck?
That's value.
I mean, at least that's something, I suppose. Play Goblin Patrol.
Okay, sure.
Echo on it. So I
Echo.
will have to pay another mount, or I guess, is it mountain?
You have to pay its casting cost.
Yeah, so another mountain or red mana next turn. I'm not really scared of you, so I'll pass.
End of your turn, I'll lightning bolt your Goblin Patrol.
Cool.
I keep getting those chip damages in, you know what I'm saying? Even though my lightning bolt was
I
3
was
turns
gonna
worth
say,
of
if
chip
you want
damage.
to keep going for one, that's
Yeah, it's how I
like
live
3
my life.
turns of damage.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I guess you could just go nuts with your Atok if you really wanted.
2, 4, 6, 8. I could do 9 damage. Upkeep, draw, main 1. Colin, you know what's better than 1 Atog?
2
2
Atoks.
Atogs.
Oh my god. I'm so curious as what your win cons are.
Shush you. For the combat, swing! I don't
Put a lot more pressure on me.
Yeah, I would, but I don't think we're there yet. And I think I have double Atog, makes it a little easier to get through. So I'll just take the one.
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
Right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right.
Have you ever seen the movie Field of Dreams, Kieran?
No.
Okay. Well, you should because it's good. I'm gonna play Field of Souls.
Oh, okay. Sure. Whenever a non-token creature is put into your graveyard, put an essence token into play. Okay, sure.
Oh,
It's a good
pass turn there.
long-term card, not a really good short. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Oh, that's a pretty good one. Play Mishra's Factory.
Ooh, damn. Okay, now I'm in trouble.
Clock starts now.
Yeah.
Let's go combat and swing in with the boys.
Okay. I declare no blockers.
I'll pass to you.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw.
I can do this all
Main
day.
1. Man, I'm just getting the wrong sequence now. Dang it. How bad is this? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna play Remembrance.
The hell is this?
So whenever a non-token creature I control is put into the graveyard, I can search my library for a copy of that creature card. If I do reveal that card, put it into your hand and shuffle your library afterwards.
That's pretty good in a goblin deck. I think
Yeah.
better if you have non-token creatures.
Yeah. Oh, pass turn.
Oh man, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
I know. This is so pathetic. I was hoping for a better round with the goblin deck.
Boros goblins. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Ooh.
I'm just getting all my future-proof long-term cards, not my short ones.
I'm gonna pay 1
Mhm.
and cast Barbed Sextant.
Oh, you're getting all the cheap ones. Interesting.
Let's turn on this good old Mishra's Factory.
Mhm.
Go to combat. And let's get in with the team.
So that would be 9, 10, 11, 12. I declare no blocks. Oh, I guess you got another artifact. You still can't kill me. It'll bring me to 2. Pretty good if you ask me.
It is pretty good. I'm gonna start to bomb you.
Okay.
Okay, well, I'll sack the mannequin first.
That's
and
fine.
I'll pump the one on the left.
Okay.
And then I'll sacrifice the shield sphere, pump the one on the right.
Okay.
And then I'll sack the barb sextant, pump the one on the left. Response?
No response.
Okay, then I'll sacrifice a mind stone, pump the one on the right. And then I'll sacrifice a mind stone, pump the one on the left. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 14 damage. Yeah.
Oh boy.
And that's my turn. I'll pass to you. ATOG team, go.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Wow, what a draw, hey? Holy shit, does this actually get me out of it? I mean, it really depends. I mean, if you get any burn, I lose, but I can't really play around that. Okay, the dream might be alive.
Okay.
Gonna pay 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna play a goblin matron.
Sure, as one does.
And I'm gonna search me deck for a goblin.
Is it for a goblin matron?
I'm gonna search for... Wait, does that make sense? Oh, I can't do it the way I want to. No. Shucks.
This is actually a gnarly combo if you had Goblin Bomb. Because you could
I know.
sack the matron, you'd get a matron from Remembrance, and a 1/1 flyer, and the 5 damage.
Yeah,
It's pretty gnarly.
I know. Ah, man, I'm 1 red off. This is brutal. Well, I guess, you know what? I'll grab a matron.
And that goes to your hand.
Hand.
Yeah,
Play a matron.
sure. Get a matron.
I'm gonna grab a goblin king.
Okay.
Tuck my goblin king away. Wait, what? I shouldn't have this in my hand. Why did this pop into my hand? Did I draw that and not notice? 1 second. I gotta go through the logs quick.
Sure. It says you drew a card after you put a Goblin Matron into play from your hand.
Okay, so that shouldn't be in there. So I'll just tuck that in there and shuffle.
Okay.
Because I was like, wow, if I drew that, then
Different
I
story.
would have totally changed what I did. And then I'll pass to you.
Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Does he draw the lightning bolt? Main 1. Dwarven Hole.
Okay.
Combat?
Go for it.
Enable Mishras. Go swinging.
Okay. I'll declare blocks. Or, don't want to do this. Or actually killing a creature might be good. No, I think doing this is better. It's more, the 2/2 is going to give me more headaches down the road. Because if I'm at 2, I'm basically at 1. Man, this could really bite me in the butt, but I think I'm going to do this to kill the Mishras.
All right,
Or wait,
so
you have no cards in hand.
I have no cards in hand.
Okay, I'll do that, yeah.
So Goblin Matron and Token are blocking Factory,
Yeah,
and Goblin Matron is blocking ATOG.
yeah,
And ATOG is unblocked.
yes.
All right. Go to damage tab. Colin. Mishra's Factory is an artifact creature.
Wait, what?
Sacrifice it to
Really?
the ATOG!
No way! You gotta be kidding me. It is an artifact creature. Wow, I'm such a fucking scrub. I would have totally stabilized next turn. Next turn would have been nasty.
We did it! ATOG victory!
Oh my god.
I was so hoping you were gonna do that. I was so hoping you were gonna do that. Because I'm like,
never gonna let you play a land for free again. You son of a bitch.
was
I
not
extended an olive branch to you, sir.
That was not the deciding factor of this game.
I know, but still, I was nice enough to at least point something out.
Hey, this is for the win, my man. This is for the win.
Oh god. Devastating.
I think your deck's much better than mine, though, so I'm a little worried.
Okay, so that was a really bad loss. Oh my god. Because if I just blocked that friggin' other ATOG, I would have been able to stabilize. I would have got 2 1/1 flyers. I would have got 2 more matrons in my hand. I would have had the Goblin King in hand. If we just drew a mountain, it would have been a matron Goblin King. My god, we would have just been racing. After that, we could have got our freaking ball lightning in there too, and then the fireball just queued up. Oof, it would have been a huge swing around. I'm a fool, but at least now I can make some adjustments, mainly bringing out these path of pieces that I didn't like, because they would give Kieran health, and put in some disenchants, which I think it won't necessarily act as like kill spells, but it'll make his ATOGs a lot worse, and it feels like that's what he's really going for. Also, it will start to dismantle kind of the support system of drawing cards and stuff for him, which he doesn't seem to, I mean, he has the brainstorms and stuff, but you know, what can you do about that? I also swapped out our little cheeky headlong rush combat trick in with the falter, because something I noticed is the first strike wasn't really going to help me too much with the 1/2s he's got. This is a little tough, but I think the falter will be better when I finally do need to swing through. If he starts to play defensively, it won't matter as long as I get it, whereas the first strike he can still block and make bad trades, so it'll elongate the game. But I think, I don't know, we'll try this. I honestly think if I just played a little better, we might have even had a shot at winning that despite going down so early. We'll see. I mean, I don't know. It's like live by the sword, die by the sword. I feel like we could have potentially swung that game. But the reality of the fact is we are on 1 game's notice again. The Goblin deck. Let's see if we can actually draw into some matrons a little faster and get this party started.
Colin. You should have known better that he's the one who plays Mishra's Factory more than me. He should know that it's an assembly worker. Oh my goodness. I was really hoping he went for that. That was like the perfect plan. But you know what? Sometimes you got to take those victories where you can. What did we bring in for our sideboard? So I actually sided in a few cards, actually a decent amount of cards. We're bringing in the Propaganda and the Smoke because these are just going to slow his go wide goblin strategy to a halt. We are also bringing in double red Elemental Blast because it's just a good card against a red deck. And lastly, we're bringing in double Flame Wave. It is 7 mana. I'm a little worried that the quadruple red cost requirement and the 7 mana is going to make it difficult, but if we can pull one of these off, it's probably going to end the game when we play it. So yeah, we took out a Mana War because bouncing goblins is like fine, like he's going to just play them again for cheap, and stuff like Goblin Matron is going to get him value, so we don't really want to bounce too much stuff. Took out the Stasis because I just don't think it's going to buy us enough time, and his goblins are cheap enough that he'll probably be able to get under it a little bit. And then I also took out double Mana Leak because Red Elemental Blast is just a better counterspell in this case. And lastly, I actually took out the Time Warp and Temporal Manipulation because I just think it's a little too slow, and I don't think we're going to be able to capitalize with it. I think in the last game it was fine. I was able to just get an extra card draw. Like, it just did what I needed it to do there, but he is playing a bit of a faster game. ATOG doesn't really need an extra turn. It just needs 1 attack to get in, and Fireball is the same thing. So really, it's just buying me time cards, and I just don't think we need them compared to like a Flame Wave or, you know, some of these other cards that stall him out a bit more. So I think we got a cheeky win in the first game. I think Colin's deck packs a lot of punch, and I think we're gonna have a hard time in this one. So wish me luck. Let's see if we can clean up in game 2. ATOG.
Can't believe I lost that. That was so bad. I'm such a scrub.
It was an easy thing to miss. It is a very... See, that's one of those things where it's like lands turn into creatures. You're not really thinking about their creature types.
No.
So it's like, it was a very niche play. I do not blame you for missing that. Like, when have we ever cared that it's an artifact?
Yeah, I
like,
think it's the first time it's been relevant. And also, like, I feel like a lot of more modern cards are like your forests are also creatures as well as lands. They don't really gain a type.
Yeah.
So I was just like, oh, it's just like a land. And I was like, okay, well, at least I can like get a little greedy and take a land off you.
Yeah, I agree. I think if it wasn't an artifact, that was definitely the correct play.
Yeah.
So I just think it was that one little
stupid.
thing.
That's all.
But you won't make that mistake twice, I bet.
Probably not. I don't know. We'll see. I would like to go first, please.
All right, go first, my man. I'm curious to see
totally not aggro goblin deck.
I'm curious to see what you sideboarded into. Your deck looks scary. I just feel like you got a little shafted in your card order. So
I think if it came in a different sequence, it would have been a lot more punchy. But you know, you can't win them all.
It's true. It is true. Are you gonna be keeping that hand?
I think I'll keep this hand. I don't think it's the best, but
I think given what I've sideboarded into, I will be keeping this hand.
Okay.
That's all I'll say.
Cryptic.
Yeah.
Cryptic as always.
Yeah, exactly.
I will need the turn, sir.
There you go.
All right, I will play good old Caracas.
Okay.
Good old Mox Ruby. Pass to you.
Ooh, got the Mox. All right, sounds good. I wish I had my Moxes for this deck. That would
Got
be,
the Mox.
that would be key. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. I'm going to throw down a Smoldering Crater tapped.
Ooh, you got the cycle lands too. Did you get a bunch of them or?
I got a fair amount. I think I got 2 of the red ones, and like I don't know what I got of the. I didn't get any blue ones. I don't think.
Yeah, I got the most of the white ones, and then I got 2 blue ones.
Well, that worked out for you today.
Yeah, I mean, I think I got one of every color except green. I have to double check though. Anyways, untap.
I think they're
draw.
pretty good. Just like if you draw them and you don't need lands.
Oh, totally. Okay, I'm gonna pay
Here comes the
3.
matron.
Play Goblin King.
Oh, even better.
Pass to you.
Oh, Mountain Walk.
Yeah.
Mountain Walk. All right.
That's why when you played red, I was like, oh shit.
It's like that meme of that guy going like.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw, main one.
Does Smoldering Crater count as a mountain?
No, unfortunately not.
No. You just have to not play any basic mountains.
Well, I'm gonna start with an island,
Okay.
so that'll help. I'm gonna throw down a Shield Sphere,
Cool.
and I'm gonna throw down a Barb Sextant,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna pass.
Cool. We'll untap, upkeep, draw, main one. I feel like this play is pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna pay 2 and disenchant the Shield Sphere.
Ooh, rude. Sure.
And then I'll go and swing in for 2.
I'll just Lightning Bolt the Goblin King.
Okie doke. I'll pass to you.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw.
Slinging spells.
Yeah, we're slinging spells all right. That's a good card. That'll actually be a key card in the future for sure. So I'll play a Mountain. I think this is a fine time to use this. It's not great, but I don't really have a... I'm going to pay 3. Cast a new card from Urza Saga, Exhaustion. Which is
Ooh.
actually a really cool card. It's creatures and lands that you control don't untap during your next untap phase.
Oh, damn.
So basically like an extra turn spell for 3.
Yeah. That's pretty wild, actually.
Yeah, especially if you're tapped out. You have to be tapped out. But
Yeah.
I mean, you do
Yeah,
get your
would've
card draw.
Been good to tap my Mox Ruby last turn.
I mean, instead of the Mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. And with that, I'll just pass to you.
Okay. I will untap but not, and upkeep and draw. Main one.
Hopefully that slowed you down a turn.
It does. I'll pass turn to you. No land.
No land. Oh my
It's
goodness.
not good.
All right, untap, upkeep.
Panic
draw.
mode engage.
Main one. Mountain. Mind Stone.
Okay.
Pass. I'm not putting any pressure on you. So.
I know, I have some breathing room, which is nice, but untap, upkeep, draw. It's never a good thing when your deck is supposed to be fast and it's not being fast. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
I'll pay 1 to play a Soul Ring, and then I'll 1,
Did you
2,
top
3,
deck that?
4. I did.
Fucking hell.
And I'll play a Baron's Codex,
Oh, okay.
which is a really slow card draw mechanic. But I feel like this game isn't going to end quickly, so I may as well start putting some value.
Oh, wow. That's pretty good.
Pass turn to you.
That's very good against my deck. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. I'll play an island, and I'll pass to you.
Are you getting flooded?
Maybe a little bit.
Upkeep, draw, main one. That's
I,
nice.
I have
actually.
just enough mana.
Just
much-
enough mana to do
Just
stuff.
enough.
Okay, I'll play a Drifting Meadow. It comes into play tap. It's just the plain cycling. What do you... He's... Okay, he just really wants... Okay, so I just played the Drifting Meadow tapped, which is nice because I'm starting... Oh, on my upkeep, I should have gotten a counter. Sorry.
Can you imagine if I was like, you actually kind of missed it?
Oh my god. Okay, that would be brutal.
It's a May trigger too.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4. To play Remembrance.
Ooh,
And
okay.
further future-proof ourselves as I pass turn, and hopefully you don't blow me out of the water.
Yeah, seriously, you're giving me a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. I will play a mountain. I'm getting kind of bored. I'm gonna
Fireball face.
sack the Mind Stone and draw a card.
Okay.
Okay. And I'll pay 2 and I'll cast Atog.
No.
A very little Atog that can't do much. And
Little tiny Atog.
I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep. Remember to put a counter on, Colin. Thank you.
God, That thing's gonna fucking draw you a new hand.
Main one. That's the plan. It's funny because I'm not like actually just getting the cards to play fast, so I'll pacifism your talk.
Sure.
Your little guy won't be able to do much.
You can actually attach it, you know, if you do it.
Oh, I can?
Yeah, you can. Next time.
Oops. 1, 2, 3. Phyrexian Vault.
Ooh, yeah. That'd be good if you had creatures.
Yeah. Fast turn to you.
All right.
Phyrexian Vault and Remembrance. Mini combo. What?
Did you sideboard all your creatures out of the deck?
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking.
I don't have any win cons anymore. I had the one Goblin King, that's it. And you killed him.
You thought it'd
bastard.
be enough, but it wasn't. All right.
I have no creatures, but I kept Remembrance.
Upkeep, draw, main one. That's pretty good. I'll play an island.
Okay.
Actually, I won't play an island.
You're not Armageddon me or something?
No, I'm gonna. Why would I Armageddon you? I'm gonna play Brainstorm.
Okay.
So I'll draw 3. 1, 2, 3. Put 2 back. I'll be 1, 2. And then I will play an island.
Okay.
I legitimately have like nothing, no reason to do anything right now. Pass?
Okay. Untap, upkeep.
Oh my god, I'm the
counter.
worst player in Magic. Alright, we're even on the last game. Oh my god.
What happened?
I made a mistake. I could have done something and I didn't. That's fine.
Oh, okay.
People at home can see. I could have used this for this. That's fine.
I'm literally just not getting creatures now, even though I have like 15 in this deck. Or like 15, I think.
Bottom 20 cards are all creatures.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, I guess.
Did you put a counter on your thingy thing?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
I'll pass to you.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. I don't need 1 mana. Actually, I do. I do need 1 mana. I'm gonna play an island. And I'm gonna do what I should have done last fucking turn, which is Mana War, bouncing my ATOG.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
And then I'll cast the ATOG.
Okay.
Put pressure. 3 damage now. Pass to you.
On your end step, I will crack the Codex for 3 cards.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, alright. I would
1,
have.
2,
I don't know
3.
if you're in that big of a rush.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Damn, dude.
Yeah, must have a creature. I refuse to believe you do
I literally
this.
don't. I'm getting all my support. This is like
You're
insane.
almost 20 cards deep in your deck and you have 1 creature.
I know.
How many creatures are in your deck?
There's 15.
Colin, you have to stop putting 15 fucking creatures in your creature deck. I put like 20. My deck has almost 15 creatures.
You'll see once it pops off,
Okay, sure.
Chill,
Sure, I
chill,
will.
chill. Before you judge. So.
Okay. Team Croft, I'm sorry. That's all I'm gonna say.
Jesus. Brutal.
Alright, lay it on me. Lay it on me.
Okay, I'm gonna pay 7.
7?
Play Goblin Offensive for 4.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, how many creatures plus creature token generators do you have?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Okay.
Mr. Rude Pants, Jesus.
I'm just trying to burn it into you so next time you put more creatures in. Alright, that's a lot of goblins. That's a lot of goblins.
Pass to you.
Okay, okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. Main one. Okay, what do we do here? Does Cullen trade 2 goblins for Mana War? I'm just gonna go to combat and swing them both. See what you do.
No blocks.
No blocks! Pass to you.
Interesting.
Goblin King me for 8, baby. I'm ready.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main one. Oh, okay.
Ooh, he got something. He got something.
I will pay 1, 2, 3. Play Goblin Matron.
Oh no, okay. Here's Goblin King.
I'm gonna look for a Goblin, and you are right. I'm gonna find Goblin King.
Sure.
And I'm gonna 1, 2, 3. Play Goblin King.
Sure.
And then before going to combat, I'm gonna play Mountain for my land for turn.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm running out. I'm just gonna
Yeah, it's all good.
arrange. I'm gonna go combat. I'm gonna declare. 1 second, gotta read this card. 1, 2, 3.
Don't scare me like that.
4 attacks.
Sure.
And before we go to blockers, I have to play this card.
Sure.
I'm gonna play Warrior's Stand. So all my creatures get +2/+2 until end of turn.
It's a lot of damage. So how much is that? That's 2, 4, 6, 8 plus the 8, 16?
Yeah.
It's a lot of damage. I'll take 16.
Wow.
4.
Okay.
I mean, I can't block them anyways. They have mountain
Yeah.
block.
I guess I'll pass turn to you.
Okay. At the end of your turn, I will lightning bolt to your face.
Okay.
You're like, ooh, what's happening?
Just
What's happening? He's a little
Do you have the
spooked.
burn push?
Untap.
Uh-oh.
Upkeep. Draw. I mean, one.
I'm scared.
Oh, Colin, I sideboarded these against a deck exactly like yours.
Oh no.
And I'm oh so happy I get a chance to play this card from Stronghold.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna tap 1, 2, 3, 4 red. 1, 2, 3 colorless.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast a card that's gonna make your brain melt. Flame Wave. Deal 4 damage to target player and each creature they control.
Wow.
Get
Brutal.
gut.
Brutal. Okay. At least I got a Goblin Matron from Remembrance in my hand.
It's true. It's true.
And I'm not quite dead. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, okay, so you go to 10. I was like debating whether I should save 4 life by killing the Goblin King with the lightning bolt. But I'm like, I should probably just try to live on the edge and get the chip damage in with the bolt.
Goblin Matron goes to my hand.
Yeah. Okay. Now
Whew.
I can hit for 5.
Going for 5?
I could hit for 5.
You sure could.
I think I'm going to. I'm gonna go for 3 and then sack the Sextant to the Atog.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And I'll pass to you, my dude.
That's a fireball in your hand, isn't it? Untap. Draw.
Who's to
Main
say?
1.
This is an explosive game. Do you have Fireball? No! You motherfucker! You didn't run it! You're fucking kidding me!
I just top decked it. Yeah. We got it, boys. The bad luck streak of this deck not getting fireball when it needs it is over.
I did not expect you to run Fireball. I guess every red deck runs fucking Fireball.
The bounce back.
Holy shit. Yeah, I can't do shit about that. I had the Lightning Bolt in hand. Top card was Mana Leak, which I fucking wish that was in my hand.
I mean, you
Holy
didn't
shit.
have the mana
Dude,
for it.
No, the top, it's true, but I just mean in general, like having
Oh, yeah.
like previously
No.
in my hand. Oh my god, yeah, GG man. Okay, game 3, let's fucking go. Let's
do
fucking
it.
go.
Okay, I thought I was gonna sideboard, but I don't think I actually am. I was thinking about maybe getting the Goblin Shrines and Caves in, but I think my deck is explosive enough that it doesn't necessarily need it. The other thing I was considering was the Null Rods, but obviously Kieran's just using stuff for sack bait at this point. So it's kind of a moot point. I don't think he's trying to combo off in that way. I feel like the Disenchants are good against the walls and other artifacts if I need to get rid of them, but yeah. I think it'll be fine. I still technically haven't gotten like the right sequence of cards for this deck to really pop off, so there's even more potential I think than what we've seen. But you know, I'm obviously playing it really fast and loose here. But you know, that's the Goblin life. That's just how it be sometimes. You know, just gotta go for it. We'll see if I can get this win.
You know what? We deserved that. After grilling Colin about his 15 creatures in his creature deck, we did deserve that one. But you know what? Generally speaking, I think we did pretty well. I don't think Colin has enough creatures in his deck, and I think that actually gives us an advantage in the fact that we are going to be able to stall longer because he's not going to be drawing the creatures. So with 15 creatures in a 60 card deck, like think about it, you have 1 in every 4 cards that you're drawing a creature in theory. So yeah, I think that gives us enough time to buy, and I think that the sideboard plan we have have is perfect for that. So double Flame Wave. Flame Wave came in clutch. If he didn't have the Fireball, the game probably would have been over. And I'm really hoping we can get Propaganda or Smoke, because I think that'll actually really, really punish him. So you know what? It was just unlucky he had the Fireball. We know better now. Hold a Mana Leak or a Red Elemental Blast for that final shot, kill shot that he's going to try to achieve. And we're going to go into game 3 here. It's been a while, and see if we can pull off this win. Wish me luck.
Mid-game, talk shit about my decks, because that's when it seems to start working.
That's fair. All right, well, good luck, man. I'm going to go first here. And let's see if we can draw a good opening hand. I will keep this. I think it's a fine hand.
Oh, this is so risky.
This is game 3, dude. This is everything. You do have your 5 mulligan points left.
I know. Oh man, this is so risky. I'll keep it. Why not?
Whoa! Team Croft.
Why
we
not?
Never forgive him for
When
his
have we not
transgression.
lived on the edge on Team Croft?
I need to know us in the comments. Does Team Croft support the living on the edge strategy? Is that or is Colin delusional? We'll see.
No, honestly, if you say no, then you're not on my team.
Oh, damn, weeding them out. All right. Let us know. I'm curious. All right, man. Well, good luck. And
Luck to you too,
we're
Sam.
gonna go in, untap, upkeep main 1. We're gonna throw down a island and pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. We will throw down
If you
a
play
Mishra.
I was gonna say if you play Caracas again, I swear to God.
I'll pass to you just the Mishras this
All right.
time around.
Mishra's pretty good. I will at the end of your turn brainstorm.
Of course.
So draw
Brainstorm every game.
1, 2,
Wouldn't it be nice to play
3.
blue?
Yeah, it would be, eh? If it makes you feel better, this hand is very questionable.
It does make you feel a little better. But
throw-
you do get your next 3 draws to be whatever you want, basically.
Yeah, but I need lands. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I will throw down a mountain, and we will throw down a mannequin.
You got mana? What are you talking about?
I got mana, but it's not land
Right.
land mana. And I'll pass it to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oof, it is becoming risky now. I'll make Mishra's a beater and swing in.
I'll take my 2.
Pass turn to you.
All right, that's gonna be a danger. All right, untap, upkeep.
Danger zone.
Main 1. I don't have a land. I have no turn 3 land draw. Yeah, kind of sucks. I'm gonna pay 2 and cast a Mind Stone, so at least I'm still doing
Still
something.
ramping.
And then I will cast a Top,
E-Dog, the boy's back.
and I'll pass you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Crud. I'll play Goblin Patrol, and then I'll pass turn to you.
Fair enough. This is gonna be one of those kind of games, eh?
Yeah. I mean, you at least have mana. You can do 4 drops right now.
That is true. That is fair. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. I think I just have to keep pressure on you. I think that is the strat. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm gonna Mana War, bouncing your Goblin Patrol.
Okay.
I'm gonna go to combat, and I'm gonna swing in for not that because it doesn't have haste for 2.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute.
I'm gonna cheat, so
2.
I'll hit you for 2. I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Main 1. Oh, thank God.
Ooh, okay. Game's on.
I'm gonna play a Soul Warden, and then I'm gonna play Goblin Patrol, gain 1, and then I'll pass to you.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Okay, I got Mountain. This is gonna be a controversial play, but I think it's correct. I'm gonna pay 1 red and 1, 2, 3 colorless and Fireball, targeting both of your creatures. For 1.
Oh, I
edge
see. Okay,
each.
got you.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Great Fireball.
Yeah, and go to combat here. I'm gonna swing in for 4. Yeah.
4. Okay.
Pressure's on, pass to you.
Who's the aggro deck now? Untap, upkeep,
Yeah,
draw.
seriously, what the hell?
Main 1. Okay, this is interesting. Pay 1, Soul Ring.
As one does.
Pay 3, Goblin Matron.
I would just like to point out you've gotten Soul Ring every game, and I haven't opened any of mine.
I mean, you got in your mana one. It's a really big bummer on the color. I'm just gonna grab another Goblin Matron. Pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw.
Main 1.
It's gonna be another close one, but at least you were one fireball down at least.
Tap Mind Stone, cast Barb Sextant. Swing with the Atog, swing with the Mana War. Yeah, it's probably safer. Yeah, I'll just go in with these guys for 3. No blocks?
No blocks.
Okay, do I want to pump? Your Goblin Matron only went into another Goblin Matron, so I'm not too worried about your 1/1s right now. I think I'm just going to do the 3 damage.
Okay.
And then I will pass to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Fuck, of course. That sucks. Play 3 for a Goblin Matron.
Okay.
We'll go for a Goblin King.
Alright.
And then I'll pass turn to you.
Okay, risky business.
Show me what you've got.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Let's go for Brainstorm.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And put back 1, 2. I will play my own Mishra's Factory. Go to combat. Not too worried about your matrons, so I think I'm just gonna go in with these 2.
I'll dual block your, why is it not letting me? I'm gonna dual block your Atog. So let me try this.
Interesting. Okay. I will sack the mannequin.
Okay. Cool. And then in response, I will tap 2 and redeem my 2 matrons to prevent the damage.
Yeah. Sounds good.
Cool.
Alright. Oh my god, why
It's
is
one
this-
way to kill a mannequin.
Yeah. One way to kill a mannequin. I will pass to you.
Okay.
Oh, I guess you're taking your 2, right? From the mana?
Oh, yeah, sorry. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1.
I'm gonna pay 1
Mhm.
and crack the Sextant. So I'm gonna draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep,
Mhm.
and I'm gonna get a blue. And I will mana leak the Goblin Matron.
It's pay 3. Cool. Successfully leaked. I'll pass turn to you.
Alright, untap, upkeep, I draw a card because of the Sextant.
Mm-hmm.
And draw for turn, main 1.
It's getting a little spooky over here.
Yeah, huh? I'll play a Smoldering Crater. I'll pay 2 and cast Mannequin.
Oh, he's back.
I'm just gonna go to combat and swing with these 2.
Okay. I'll dual block the Atog again.
There's no fucking way you have another one of those. There's no way. Alright, fine. Bait me. Mannequin out.
Okay. Got him.
Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Alright, so take your 2. Main 2, pass to you.
And your end step, I'm gonna disenchant your Mind Stone.
Fine.
Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1. Oh my god, please. Play my own Smoldering Crater.
Okay.
Just need 1 more land. I'll play Goblin Matron. Does that resolve?
I'll mana leak it.
Doke. And
I don't know what to mana leak anymore.
I'll pass to you.
It feels good to have. It feels like it's too good to get a body and a tutor. Untap, upkeep, draw, main 1, Soul Ring.
Ooh.
So I'm going to turn Mishra's on and go to combat and.
Before you go to combat,
sure,
I'm gonna
yeah.
disenchant Mishra's.
Oh, he remembered it's an artifact.
Yeah. Get it out of here.
That's fine. I will, in response, sacrifice it to Atog.
Yeah, go
Gets
for
the
it.
damage. And I'll go in for 5.
5. Okay. Yikes.
Oh wait.
Oh.
I didn't
Wow.
realize the damage was
Oh
there.
my god. After all that,
I didn't realize the
Dude.
math was on my side.
I
of
got
that.
so mana shafted. It was brutal.
Oh no! What
I had
happened?
Field of Souls, Glorious Anthem, and Goblin King in my hand, and I just was stuck on one mountain and one plains for so long.
Oh no! Yeah, let me take a look at your deck. Let me see what you got.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually sided out the 2.
You had red elemental blasts?
Yeah. Yeah, I brought those in from the side.
I'm not playing blue.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't draw them. It's a good thing I didn't, because
You literally had dead cards in your deck and I still lost. That's tilting, man. You can't ever make fun of me for not putting Force of Will in my deck anymore.
I won't. That was
You
a
really
mistake.
can't.
I thought the red one countered red and the blue one countered blue.
Oh my god.
Oh, the greatest Magic player of all time. These are my sideboard on the side here. I actually brought in the Flame Waves because I mean they're
Yeah,
just
of course.
awesome. I brought in Smoke and Propaganda, which would slow you down, and I also brought in the Red Elemental Blast. But I opened Tolarian Academy, and
God.
I was like, I want to play this. And
You said it wasn't. You said you got bad pulls.
no, that was literally like the only power pull I got. That was the only good card I got. That was like a card I got excited for. Everything else was like 4 mana artifact that like makes you pay more cycling costs or something, you know, like those kinds of things. And so yeah, Tolarian Academy was my one good pull.
Right.
And I was like, I want to play it, but I rolled red. So I'm like, how do I play an artifact deck?
With red.
With
The
red.
color that hates artifacts.
Yeah, and I'm like, ATOG. So
I mean, it was explosive, that's for sure.
all right, Colin. Goblins have been vanquished once again.
I know, it's so sad. Felt like I had a much better deck this time too, but
Yeah, I would agree. I think it's hard. That one's a tough one. I don't know.
for 8 mana. I mean,
Because
it's,
you're paying 4 and then you're paying 4.
yeah,
right?
it's just
So-
a turn where I'm not doing anything, and it worked out this game because you weren't really applying pressure.
Yeah,
But
that is true. No, against my deck in particular, it is good. It is good.
yeah, I was just trying out new card draw.
Yeah, that was cool. I dig it. I dig it. Brimstone Dragon, big boy.
Yet to play Brimstone Dragon.
Yeah, I mean it's 8 mana.
I just don't draw it. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's tough unless you have some ramp. I guess you did have the Mox and the Soul Rings, but fireballs though, 4 fireballs. Yeah. I almost actually against my deck the fireballs are probably just as good as lightning bolts. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It's cool. I like the deck. I like the deck. Red and white aggro. You need to wait till Ravnica, then you get all the Boros goblins.
I was gonna say that's the next iteration, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. Cool. Are you ready to do the outro?
Yeah.
All right. All right. What is Max? It's Legacy, right? Versus Legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, Colin. Goblins have been vanquished once again.
I know, it's so sad. Felt like I had a much better deck this time too, but
Yeah, I would agree. I think I mean the other thing too is game 1 and 2 you were really short on creatures, and then game 3 you were short on mana, so definitely could have gone either way. And like I said, if that first game had gone with the Mishra's Factory play differently, I think you probably could have restabilized and then won. So
yeah. It would have been scary to play at 1 health, but I don't
it's
know.
true. It is true. But I feel at least we continue to live on the knife's edge of our matches. Like, I feel like it's not like I'm blowing you out of the water here. It's very much this one was very much a jank victory with my
It's
ATOGs.
scrappy.
It was scrappy. I'm trying to be more like Team Croft and play ATOG decks. But next episode is Urza's Legacy. I actually don't know what's in Urza's Legacy. I'm sure there's some good stuff considering it's part of this block.
Yeah.
But that'll be the last episode of season 3. And currently, what is it? 9. So this is episode 9. You have 7 bans. So
I think because I've won once.
you've won twice now.
Oh,
you-
I guess we're counting the unglued stuff, right?
Yeah. Oh, do you get the ban? Oh, I guess you don't get the ban for that.
No.
Or I get the ban for that because I lost.
Yeah.
You get the unban. So you've won 2.
But I get the double ban because you get the double pick.
Oh yeah, so you actually have 8 bans right now.
Yeah.
And if you lose next episode, you have 9. Which is more than last season. Ah, my collection.
You gotta pick 2 cards though, you'll be fine.
I gotta pick 2 cards for my victory, and I got 2 bans of my own, but at least 2. Maybe I'll get 3. We'll see how next episode goes. But
You get
yeah.
2 bans from what? Oh, I guess. Oh,
I
yeah,
lost the
it's
Unloop ban
Yeah,
episode.
the on.
yeah, so I do get a ban there. I don't really know what I'm gonna hit. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Maybe Chronotog. Card scares me.
Oh
Still.
my god. That would make me so sad. It's not even that good.
I feel like I mean, there's some combo out there that we don't know about.
Oh, there's definitely. I mean, that's like for any of the talks. Though.
It's true. It is true. Yeah, Urza's Legacy is going to be the last episode for season 3, and then we're going to ban season. And season 4, it's anyone season. We're back at it.
Yeah.
So
Next
it's gonna
round.
be- yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We very much hope you've enjoyed Urza's Saga and these close games of red versus blue. We are excited to jump into this newer Magic set. I actually have no idea offhand what is after Urza's, so like the Urza block. So I think we're creeping slowly up to modern. Slowly.
Which is exciting. Woo.
I think there's at least 2 more blocks before that, so like 6 more episodes. So probably maybe season 5 will be modern. Maybe season 5 will be modern. We'll have to see.
Season 5 will be in the fall.
4 months per season. Yeah, probably in the fall. Yeah, so
Cool.
it's gonna take. We're gonna get there. We're gonna
Yeah.
get there, and
Sooner
then
or later.
we're gonna be a modern for the rest of time. So literally. But yeah, we hope that you have enjoyed this episode of our progression series. We here at Filthy Casuals continue to untap, unkeep, undraw, and be inefficient. We like to tip our cards sideways, and we very much hope you'll continue to tip alongside us. And here's a tip: if you open up a card like Tolarian Academy, make sure you build a jank-ass deck around it, because sometimes dreams do come true. We are going to continue to traverse the multiverse. We're back in Dominaria with our boy Urza, trying to solve the mysteries of Phyrexia, and we will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now.